5-minute Kung Fu lesson number 2. So we're going to talk about the chain punch. I cannot remember the Chinese for the single punch. Was it Yat Chung something Kyun? Anyway, the Chinese, it means sun thrusting punch, and I'm not sure exactly why they named it that, except for this: the punch rises. When I punch, I start it at about heart level, and as it rises to about chin level. 1, you gain a little more power from that rising action as opposed to going straight underneath. 2, by adding a slight rising to it, I can start playing with what we call Yuma, which is uniting the upper and lower halves of our bodies together for more effective technique. So your punch isn't coming from up here in this straight line from your face. You know, we're not playing with boxing coming from this angle. We don't play all hunched over. Our guard is here. It's in front of our heart. It's a good median point for effective defense, because I've got about equal distance in all 4 corners and supplementary directions and all that from that central point. In Wing Chun, one of the Kyun Kut is it's from the heart or something like that, and you can tell I'm real good with terminology. I hit things, but when we say from the heart, there's a couple of meanings. One, it's your intent, it's your intention. Everything has to be, it becomes a personal expression of it and all that. But more directly, more literally, is our hands are seated in front of our heart. It is the central point from which all of our fighting moves radiate out. And so it's an important point to keep in mind. Now, I want to teach you something about this punch. A lot of places show this punch when it comes out and the other one's loaded up. They show to drop the hand to make room for the next one. That is the most horrible form ever. Never, ever, ever train to drop your hands. There's another term that we use in Chinese. They say Daijian Lik, which basically is referring to your under the elbow power. I don't remember what lick means, but Dai is low or under, and Jarn is elbow. It means under the elbow, and it's referring to the tendon and of course the muscles that attach to it. But it's referring to the tendon which drives forward the extension of the arm. Now granted, this is a punch, so there's more involved than just the elbow, but the focus being on the elbow helps you keep the punch straight, and it also helps you remember where the focus is for extending it and retreating it, or retracting it. Extension and retraction come from the elbow. The line is at the elbow. It should be rocketing forward from the elbow, and it should be pulling back at the elbow. Now, because of the lifting nature of the punch, let me get more frame. Because of the lifting nature of the punch, when I start bringing my hand back, see how my hand is pretty much in the same line? It does drop a little bit. So as the other one's coming up over, it is just passing it. And yes, every punch should be on the same point. The target should be on the same line over and over. The circular nature of the chain punch is an illusion. It's not actually a circular punch. It is entirely linear. And it's the pulling back at the elbow that gives it a more circular looking punch. And as you just go through, it looks circular, but if you were going in a circle, you would be making a scraping motion like this. We don't want that. We want solid hit. I spoke to you before in Wing Chun, we talk about this hitting with the whole part of the fist. All I'm asking you is focus on the middle knuckle, worry about the rest later. That's all I got for you. This 5-minute Kung Fu lesson. Talk to you guys later. Good journey.